got no plans at all. Evil man's always transcending. Fighter like sheep, swallow everything. Always simpletons or pretending.
This is your moment of clarity from LeeCamp.net. This is part 2 of the good news episode, because sometimes we need to remind ourselves we've got a shot at fixing this shitstorm. As you may know, we're slowly turning the world's oceans to plastic. We use literally trillions of plastic bags a year just so we can carry home a cantaloupe and a pack of condoms, hopefully not to be used at the same time. And most of that plastic ends up floating in the ocean. So if we don't do anything about it, the Earth may soon become a reverse snow globe. Air on the outside, plastic for the water. And as much as I love snow globes, I never wanted to be that little dude on the inside. He looks lonely. Anyway, 19-year-old Boyan Slat. And no, that's not an IKEA instruction. That's his name. This dude has come up with a system that could clean up the world's oceans. It's called the Ocean Cleanup Array, and it's an anchored network of floating booms that would slowly collect and process plastic. Listen, Boyan, you're an asshole. Do you have any idea how bad this is making 19-year-olds look? I was a fucking moron when I was 19. Here in the US of A, our teenagers are busy scientifically experimenting as well. However, it's on butt chugging. That's right. You may have figured out how to clean up the world's oceans, but we figured out how to stick a beer up our asses. Ours isn't as good, is it? Another group of teenagers, 3 14-year-olds in Nigeria, invented a urine-powered generator that could decrease our reliance on fossil fuels. Why is it all children coming up with these amazing technological advancements? I'll tell you why. Because they're naive and innocent, and they haven't been told yet that you're not supposed to undermine the profit over people dynamic that we have carefully set up here. You can't just go around inventing things that will help people live happier lives. Before you do that, you have to think to yourself, will I get rich off of this? Will the oil companies and the top 1% get richer off of this? If the answer is no, then you should stop fucking around where you don't belong, boy. If the answer is yes, then you, my friend, are a genius and a scholar. And I have one more amazing technological advancement. Chemist Daniel Nocera has invented an artificial leaf that may one day be able to power the world with photosynthesis. And sure, there's something a little sad about the fact that we are defeating the natural world's ability to deal with us, so we then have to reinvent the natural world. But maybe this artificial leaf will buy the natural world some time to fight back against us. Plus, I'm just glad we're occasionally building things that create or protect life rather than destroy it. We spend so much time building bombs. Good to see a fucking leaf now and again, right? A little twig, little robot caterpillar, caterpillar, whatever it's called, a caterpillar. That's a little caterpillar. It's a caterpillar. We're killing the bumblebees. Maybe we'll have artificial bumblebees soon, and we wouldn't have to wait around for all those bees to have sex with the flowers. We could send our drone bees to fuck the flowers. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Plus, we could still use all our soldiers, all those drone pilots, to pilot the bumblebees. And then we'll make honey, not war, and it'll be delicious. God damn it, isn't it about time we had a delicious war? Plus, not nearly as much PTSD for honey soldiers. That's been your moment of clarity from LeeCamp.net. The music here at the end is another awesome contribution to the podcast theme song contest. This one is by Iron Age Mystics, and I'll have a link to their stuff and all the other info in the description. If you're not listening to the Moment of Clarity podcast, you're out of your fucking head. It's free on iTunes or LeeCamp.net or Stitcher, and you can just listen to it while you're driving, or you're working, or you're eating someone out. Keep fighting.